Everybody, and welcome to TFT Tarot for today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. This is me, Oberon, with my outlook on the emotional exchanges. It's basically about relationships and that vibration of love energy, but it could apply to relationships that are beyond that beginning passionate stage, that opening passionate stage. However, I do have the segment about whether or not you get lucky, and some have asked, like, what exactly do you mean that? And I mean, however you equate getting lucky in an emotional relationship sense, so whether it's purely romantic or if it's wink wink, maybe more about the physical aspects of love, it's up to you. But let's start with a reading from the Oracle. The Universal Love Oracle. That's by Tony Carmine Salerno. Just to kind of set the tone here. It's the message from heaven. Dearest one, have the courage to just be. Strive to know yourself. Acknowledge all you feel. Allow yourself to be the full expression of who you truly are. Let not others dictate what they think you should be. Above all, live and speak your truth. You have much to give the world by just being you. I think that's a beautiful way to start. So, as you know, this is a reading for the signs of the zodiac, all of them, all 12 of them. And I pull two cards. The top card represents that emotional vibe or energy that's working with you this week. And the bottom card is the aforementioned, will you get lucky? So we're going to start off with Aries. And by the way, these are good for sun, moon, or rising. So take it from there. And so once again, Aries, sun, moon, or rising, what is that vibe or emotional energy around you this week? It's the reversed King of Wands. So you're not feeling quite as confident maybe about a new friendship or new relationship or situation maybe that involves your fonder feelings for something. Still, you're drawn to someone or something, perhaps, or there's something going on in a relationship you already have that maybe is calling for you to take another step forward than maybe you might have expected, or that you felt within yourself. So maybe they're moving upward involves a certain act of bravery on your part. Aries, will you get lucky? And it's cups, so it will come to you naturally. Ironically, it's the reversed King of Cups, literally the opposite of the King of Wands. Well, maybe not the opposite, but it is pretty diametric in certain ways. And so we look at that and say, it will come to you naturally, but maybe you have to just not necessarily pretend you're doing anybody any favors, like you don't have to pour on super kindness or interest of any sort in order to promote, that idea there. All right, good luck with that, Aries. So we'll move on then to Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And what is that vibe for the week? It's the reversed Nine of Cups. You may be feeling like you're really uncertain or not feeling very happy about either a relationship you're in now, maybe it's a primary relationship even, sad to say, or it could be about situations that you felt really, you looked forward to, you felt really good about, and now somehow they're not bringing you that same kind of happiness. So it's either somebody or something that just, things have changed. Will you be lucky? And it's good luck. And it's judgment upright. And I wonder if they're connected, but maybe this is saying you're going to go through an epiphany and you're going to realize something, a truth, or you're going to change your way of thinking about something. And so that may involve just really big changes in general. I don't know. So we're going to move on to Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And by the way, I'm using as usual, the Modern Love Tarot by Ethany, drawn by Lucy Morningstar. What is the vibe or energy for the week? It's the Hanged Man. And the vibe or energy maybe suggests that you're feeling like you've lost something and maybe you're trying to make up for it, or you're feeling you're being more noble by not embracing something else, but just sort of suffering there, being in your pain or being in your solitude. So this could be about a relationship that's gone wrong, Gemini, or it could be about your attitudes in general, just saying that um, in some ways you're willing to just sort of forego things to maybe gain something else eventually. I don't know, sometimes I have a hard time understanding the Hanged Man. So from the bottom, will you be lucky? And it's swords, so no. It's the reversed Queen of Swords. And the no certainly sort of applies to the idea that the Queen uh, is too harsh in her judgments, or she's not caring about what she actually might destroy or hurt in the way of her seeking her own personal justice or vengeance even. Okay, so that was Gemini. We're going to move on to Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. What is the vibrant energy, Cancer? Cancer, it's the star reversed. You're feeling kind of dismal about your emotional life in certain ways. You don't feel there's a prospect or a future for you. Maybe you've given up on love, or you've given up on a certain degree of emotional happiness in your life. Hopefully it's not forever, at least at this time. All right, so will you be lucky? And it says good luck because it's a major arcana, it's justice. And if things seem to be decided on the grounds of equality and fairness, then you may in fact be lucky, as you define that. It may just be about considering your part as well as the other part in the relationship or the situation. And of course, if there are multiple people, then so on and so forth. Okay, Cancer. Moving to Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. What is the vibe for the week or around you this week, Leo? Ouch. It's the Five of Wands. It is upright. And there may be some arguments or conflicts going on around you. Some of this may be about ownership in a way within a relationship or situation. Feelings like either or any of the participants feel they have a greater stake to something. And so there may be some quibbling. And of course, a lot of this could be abstract. It doesn't necessarily mean physical belongings, but it could. So there's conflict, and maybe there's a need to find a way to mediate that. All right. From the bottom, will you be lucky? And it's Pentacles. It will come with a price. It's the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles wants to find a good, structured, solid way to manage the situation. They're willing to apply talent and skill. They don't want to just, quickly find a solution. They really want to make it very secure and manageable for everyone. This could be you, or this could just be the way the situation, uh, as far as getting lucky goes, that being all hands on, I guess. Okay, Leo, I'm going to Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Virgo, what is the vibe around you? What is the atmosphere? Oh, it's Seven of Swords. I don't know. Someone may be having some sort of fatal attraction. Is it you, or is it somebody else with you? Somebody feels like maybe they're alert to you, but they're trying to stay mysterious about this, and it may be possible that their motives are suspect in a way, that maybe they're not interested in a long-term situation. Maybe they want to just do whatever they're going to do, one and done. I don't know, it sounds weird, eh? So, and that's the emotional vibe. So I don't know. Did somebody put a hitman on you? I don't know. Will you get lucky? And it's one, so you'll have to work at it. It's the reversed page of wands. And the reversed page of wands maybe says you will have to work at it because you may be missing something here. If it's about a communication that was supposed to happen, maybe it doesn't happen, or maybe you don't get the message for some reason, or it's not clear if it's about an actual invitation, likewise. So you may have to work at it to figure out a couple things, because we still don't know who that stalker might be and what they're really up to. All right, we're going to move on to Libra. So Libra, sun, moon, or rising. Libra, what's the vibe, energy, or situation seems to feel like right now? And it's the Seven of Wands, it's upright. Emotionally speaking, you may feel like you're in a struggle. You have to really stand up for what you believe in, either about a relationship or about something that you're very passionate about, some situation. Um, it could be the kind of thing where maybe it feels like it really is you and whoever, perhaps, against the world, like you feel really almost outnumbered, but you're willing to stand up there and try to make a go of it. So will you be lucky? And it's a major arcana. That means good luck, but it's the sun, and the sun just brightens everything up. So it's very likely that the sun is going to shine here. There's good fortune. There's a sense of finding out things. There's a sense of a universal kind of love, or a greater love. Good luck, Libra. And moving on to Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. Scorpio, what is the vibe around you? What does the energy feel like, emotionally speaking? It's Eight of Pentacles. So things feel like they're pretty on an even keel. Maybe you feel like the work that needs to be done is understood, and maybe is collaborative, in a sense that maybe you feel you have honest partners in your relationships or situations. Will you be lucky, Scorpio? And it's Pentacles, so it will come with a price. But it's the Two of Pentacles, and it is reversed. And so the Two of Pentacles could be saying, reversed, um, you might have to go backwards a little bit. You might have to try to uh, go without in certain ways, something like that. You might have to impose some limits of yourself in a way too. So, like, maybe you're toning down behavior. Imagine that, Scorpio. It does seem kind of ironic. And I say that as a Scorpio. Okay, so we're going to move on to Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. What is the vibe? What is the energy around Sagittarius this week, emotionally speaking? It's the reverse Six of Wands. So, Sagittarians, you're not feeling the love. You're actually feeling like somebody should be noticing you for your greatness in some respects, or notice you emotionally speaking, because you've really worked hard at trying to get where you're at in a relationship or situation, but you're not feeling that. You're not feeling like people are noticing the effort you put into things, and that maybe in your own mind at least, you feel you've had more challenges or more things working against you. So from the bottom of the deck, will you be lucky? And it's a major arcana, so it's good luck, but it's the Magician reversed. And the Magician reversed could say you don't have the components together for some reason to get lucky. You don't have the willpower. You're not really that interested, maybe. Or maybe you're afraid of exerting yourself in some respect. And the Magician reverse could also be indicating that there's a sense of deceit involved. And you don't want to go there, I guess, or you shouldn't go there. Sagittarius. We're going to move on to Capricorn. What is the vibe for the week, Capricorn? What is the energy? And it's the Nine of Swords reversed. And the Nine of Swords reversed may indicate that you've been grappling maybe with some anxieties and maybe some forlorn feelings and kind of out of touch or feeling like, someone's really stepping on you a lot. And a lot of this, maybe you're going to realize maybe it wasn't really true. It sounds silly to say that, but maybe this is the time where you realize that maybe if you had those feelings, you might have been over imagining other people's reactions to you. So it sounds really specific in a way, Capricorn. It doesn't sound like everybody in general. So this may have been a specific relationship. Will you be lucky? And it's cups, so we'll come to naturally, but it's the reverse Three of Cups. And it may be that in the aftermath of a situation that might have been like, a party or a get together, uh, it feels like, maybe somebody um, has a squabble and maybe you take their side, or maybe you're there just to be helpful, but it may lead to more. I don't know. It's a little bit of an odd energy with the Three of Cups reverse, because although it says it will come to you naturally, the Three of Cups reverse sort of indicates some problems, emotionally speaking, between maybe groups of people. So I sort of get the feeling like this is something that sort of falls away from that. I'm not going to say it's a rebound, but it's something like that, in a little way. Breaking off from the main group of people. All right, we're going to move to Aquarius. Sun, moon, or rising. What kind of energy or vibrations are around you this week, Aquarius? It's the Four of Swords. You want to be alone. This is maybe your time to just really chill on your own terms. It may be a good getaway, or it may just be, not answering the phone. or not being available. This is you time, Aquarians. You may have to really get in touch with your emotional side and figure some things out at this time. But mostly it's about maybe you time, taking the time to personally heal if that is necessary. So will you get lucky? And it's good luck. It's the High Priestess reversed. This could be saying that it's right under your nose, but you're not noticing it, or you're not noticing how it can happen. So if it's getting lucky on the sly, take a chance, look around you. It also could imply too that maybe you're getting lucky and the situation is really unusual because it's not exactly like you normally. Like it feels like it's a different kind of attraction in a way. And we're going to move on to Pisces then. Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is the vibe around you? What is the energy like for you, emotionally speaking? And it's our friend, the Three of Cups reversed, but it's in this position, Pisces. So this sort of feels like, once again, it's a sense of maybe not feeling connected to people that you normally do feel close to. So this could infer sort of, uh, it's the possibility that maybe you're breaking up with people that you hang out with. It could be saying that you're not invited to something that everyone else seems to be invited to. It doesn't feel emotionally great, Pisces. Sorry. So will you get lucky? And it's Pentacles, so it will come with a price. It's the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And the Seven of Pentacles reversed, I think a lot of times it's really about saying you have to put your energy or your interest there. And so it's really saying commensurate with the amount of energy that you can put into the situation, you would in fact get lucky, but need a price to pay is sort of throws it off a little bit. I guess it just means you have to kind of get out of your comfort zone and sort of initiate things, Pisces. And maybe that is a challenge for Pisces. So I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to say thank you for watching the Emotional Exchanges. Don't forget to watch Happy Hour tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also, Banshee's Material Matters is on Sundays at 10 a.m. It's pre-recorded, but we are live in the chat room for that one. So it's like being live in a way. And we have a lot of fun hanging out there, talking about her reading, which is for the 12 signs of the zodiac, but is pertaining more to business, material matters, economics. Sunday afternoon from 2 to 4 p.m. We are live with our live stream to answer questions. It's busy, so you might want to get there early. We can only do so many readings in 2-hour spans, so there is a cutoff point. We thank you for all your support. Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, and YouTube. Alrighty. Until we meet again, bye-bye.